Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to the channel and welcome in all you beautiful people as we get into one of the best stories we have right now in cryptocurrency. Okay. We're going to be talking about probably the biggest breaking news that we are waking up to here on this Wednesday. And this happened actually late in the evening. I did post a message on X. I tweeted this out. This is one where you guys have to make sure you follow me so you get the news exactly when it happens. But I made that tweet late last night. And I felt the urge to make a video and discuss this because this is probably, in my opinion, the biggest news that we're going to get thus far today, and possibly even for the week. We have a lot of stuff to talk about here in this video. Let's get down into it and talk about the ever so loving Dogecoin. Okay. Our fan favorite. This is the crypto that we've all been riding the wave the last couple weeks. And I love you guys for watching. We're not going to pump sunshine here on the channel. So if you guys want to hear Dogecoins going to $1 million, you're not going to get it here. So there are plenty other Dogecoin conversations to be had here on YouTube and on X. But you won't find that here, but we will go to the moon. It's just, what will that moon end up being? That is the question that we have to ask ourselves when we hold and look at our Dogecoin. Everybody's going to have a different moon. And I love telling you guys that every single day because that truthfully is the best advice. That's not financial advice, but it's the best advice that I can give myself when we talk about crypto trading. And when you have that kind of built in, ingrained into your mind, you will be a better trader. We will learn from 2022. And this will be a beautiful time to be alive in the crypto market. Okay, so here's where we are. Okay, Elon Musk will be co-leading the Department of Government Efficiency with Vivek Ramaswamy. Forgive me if that's not how you pronounce it, but that's what we're rolling with here. No disrespect to Vivek. Really appreciate what he offers, and the way his charisma about him is definitely something that has going to have a very positive effect within Washington. Okay. But I want to share with you guys kind of what's going on here. And we do have some announcements here on the channel. A lot of people I know have sold Dogecoin. A lot of people I know have jumped off the wagon, and the wagon is filling back up. So we're going to be talking about that. I do want to share with you guys my thoughts as well. So make sure you stick around till the end. As always, with crypto, it's extremely volatile. There are risks involved. Make sure you guys do your own research and due diligence. Like I said earlier, this is not financial advice. You all need to get involved with another exchange. If you want to start trading on a different exchange, you want to get a bonus, you want to explore a great avenue to trade crypto. This is one of my favorites here with BYDFI, spot, futures, and exciting promotions along the way. Sign up today using my link down below in the description. You can find also a 10% cash back reward, okay? If you make a deposit, up to 10% cash back, all right? Check out the rules and terms for that promotion. But BYDFI, one of my favorite apps that I'm using right now, currently trading crypto. Okay. And this is where we're going to look back into what we came here to talk about. Now, just how bullish does that sound? All right. If you guys are any kind of Trumpers, which I don't talk about this being a political thing, but basically you were either rooting for Elon Musk during the election run up or you were rooting against him. All right. So that's kind of what we're going to say. If you were fans of Elon Musk in the election campaign, or then this would be something that excites you. Okay. We won't say Trumpers. We'll say that if you were fans of Elon Musk. All right. Because that can work both ways. And people that do hold Dogecoin love Elon Musk, regardless of their political affiliation. My political affiliation does not matter. This is a crypto channel. We're going to keep it 100. We're going to talk about crypto and crypto only. Okay. But this is where you do have to kind of incorporate macro trends and policies. And this is something where the effect of a new president is going to really change the situation, the narrative that we have looming. Okay. This announcement that we have, he's been pumping them out. Trump's been announcing cabinet members, people with different roles within his tenure that he's going to be having. And this statement was posted on Trump's Truth Social account, all right, promising that the DOGE would spearhead the Save America movement, reduce government spending, and dramatically increase the operational efficiency. I'm going to talk about this a little bit later on when we get done with this. So make sure you guys all stick around to the end where I give you guys my thoughts, okay? Calling it potentially the Manhattan Project of our time. All right. That's something where you're going to have to overlap crypto and World War II. Two things we're not going to do. I'm not that stupid. All right. I'm not going to compare that. But in an aside, I do think that there is a sheer resemblance of the influx of new beginnings, a new era. And that is where, you talked about the Manhattan Project and how new all that technology was and how people were looking at it like there was aliens landing. Okay. Now, also, I do want to tell you guys back when we look in what was happening during that initiative, nothing would surprise anybody because of how much horror and death there was back then. Okay. There's no, I mean, outside of a few bad actors, there's no death or dying within crypto. So let's keep it kind of centered on crypto for a minute. But when we look into kind of more of the bureaucracy that we see, they're trying to trim. They're trying to run short. And this is what he wants to say. Trump goes on to say, we will liberate our economy and make the U.S. government accountable to we the people. Okay. They will say that Musk and Ramaswamy's work would culminate a smaller government, all right, less bureaucracy and more efficiency. And this would be basically the 250th anniversary of the Declaration of Independence. So a little bit of a cliche, if you will, but I think that what Trump does is he shakes the cage, he rattles the bars, and I think that's what he's doing once again. And having Elon Musk in the fold, you really just have to look into kind of what this is going to do, right? Now, I'm going to center this back into crypto, and we're going to take time to talk about it because this is why you guys are here. This is what we're all here for. All right. I'm not here and talking for 10 minutes on YouTube to tell you guys my thoughts about Elon Musk and Donald Trump. You're not going to find that here. All right. But what we're going to talk about here is Dogecoin, because this is something where, Dogecoin is going to absolutely pump when Elon Musk gets involved. And we thought it was going to be something based upon the X payment structure. It's not. It's not at all. Okay. They use the acronym DOGE. That's been absolutely bullish in terms of the meme-centered world. But, quite frankly, it's kind of interesting that we have not seen a DOGE in itself kind of go nuts. There has been one today that I've been looking at in the meme coin space. I'm not too crazy about it. I don't trust a lot of those personally. But when some of them you can get in and get out. And that's kind of what a lot of meme coins are there for. Okay. Nothing more, nothing less. But within Dogecoin, we're talking about the OG. We're talking about the number one. And quite frankly, this could get extremely weird with Elon Musk at this helm. Okay. I'm not saying anything crazy in terms of there's going to be a government component to a Dogecoin. Quite frankly, that's going to be, we can't even get simple bills passed for hurricane relief, let alone, changing things up in terms of that. So, if you see that anywhere over the interweb, that's fun to think about. It's a great narrative to pump Dogecoin, to push Dogecoin, but it's not going to happen. And this is kind of where we're going to divert right back to kind of using common sense and our realistic expectations when it comes to Dogecoin. Okay. We did see a rally of 10% within Doge. And this is something we're reintroducing Dogecoin, possibly for Tesla merchandise. We talk about some other things, but for me, guys, this is the biggest storyline right now that's pumping Dogecoin, right? We had a lot of open interest. We had futures. We had institutions diving back in, the whole mindset of Trump and Elon somewhat doing something in Washington. I think that maybe had something going for it. All right. But it actually would kind of behoove me to know. I'm very curious to see, the public numbers of who actually holds what Dogecoin, right? How much does Elon actually own? How much in this conversation, the same one that we could have, how much do prominent heads in Washington have? How much do the SEC regulators, how much do, the people that have been backing and proponents of Dogecoin, how much do they actually hold? Okay. I know that we look into kind of what's happening within the mission for a DOGE. Okay. But how much is this actually going to transpire into Dogecoin? All right. That's kind of where I'm at. For me, it's always been kind of actual numbers and reality. All right. When I bought my first Dogecoin, I was talking with people that had no idea what crypto was, right? And these people aren't even in the game anymore. There's so many people that are in Dogecoin right now, and that's kind of what I'm getting to. All right. What we have going on with these social platforms such as X, now with Donald Trump talking with Elon, Vivek, this is a huge catalyst that we have not even felt the initial shockwaves from personally, because all bets are off. And if you give Elon any kind of entitlement there in Washington, any kind of government power, any kind of microphone outside of X for that matter, okay, it's going to be very, very bullish for Dogecoin, in my opinion, okay? Whether or not he says anything even related to Dogecoin, you cannot deny it, and that's kind of where I'm at on the day. All right, I'll show you guys the crypto bubbles. We'll look at Dogecoin right now. 4.1%. We are up. this is something to be celebrated as well. We are always going to pat ourselves on the back on green days. Love to see Doge up right now as we're speaking. We are going to talk about a little bit, though, what we need to see. And that's kind of where we need to maintain this run, guys. And it's something where corrections are going to be healthy, in my opinion. But it's going to be kind of what I talked to and alluded to earlier on in this video. Crypto's not for everybody. All right. And there's a lot of people that have bought, owned, sold, exited Dogecoin, and they're kicking themselves in the back right now. Okay. So the important thing is to stay up to date with the news. Do all your research. Make sure you guys all cross your T's, dot your I's. Don't leave any stone unturned, because it all matters, right? And sometimes it's just as simple as getting 4 hours of sleep instead of 5, and that's kind of what we have to rely on in these crazy cycles. And that's kind of where Dogecoin, as we currently are recording, the market is trending upwards, right? Just the tip of the iceberg. We went from a red day as I opened up my crypto bubbles this morning. We've already turned green. So it's going to be a rough and rocky road. And all I got to say is, if you want to experience times like 2021, the only thing we can do is buckle up and enjoy the ride. And what better way not to do it with Elon and the president of the United States now, with the incorporation of DOGE acronym. Okay. That's just absolutely insane. So we're going to be talking about it a lot. Thank you all for watching. I know we went on a little bit too long in this video, but I'm fired up. I'm all caffeinated, ready to go. And like I said, if you have not subscribed to this channel, please do, because we're going to have tons of content. We have been rocking the content here on the channel in the bad times too. So I do want to take time, and I'm going to start thanking you guys earlier on in the video, but the ones that have been watching my videos during the bear and, all the doom and gloom that, everybody wants a FUD, but, everybody's quick to FUD. But when the market does turn and, you get a Dogecoin sending and you get 406%, 200+% in 1 month, everybody wants to be your best friend again and ask you what they should be doing with Dogecoin. So, a little frustration, but I think I'm going to I think my gains here in crypto are going to outweigh my frustration in this current moment in time. So appreciate you guys. Let's get it. Talk about it every day. If you want to join us, join the movement we're doing here. Nothing crazy, right? We're just talking crypto every day. We're not here to pump sunshine, just give you guys the news and put you in the best possible position to make the best decisions for yourself. Okay. Thanks for watching. Subscribe down below. We'll see you all in the next video. Cheers.